If you haven't noticed, there's thousands of roofing companies, and if you talk to each and every one of them, they're gonna tell you a few reasons on why they are the ones that you should go with. But the longer we've been doing this, there's a few things that I've noticed that we do differently, something we call the Alpha Way. The Alpha Way isn't just what you see going on behind me, but it starts with the service to the homeowner before the build, the products we install, and the warranty we give after. But right now, I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth on the products we use and why we are the ones you should choose. The first thing we do when we get to the job site is tear off. And something that we do is we tear off all the way down to the decking, because if you don't, there's no way to properly tell if your decking is intact. After that, we inspect every piece of decking and replace any one that is damaged. The reason we do that is because in order to build a solid roof, there has to be a solid foundation. The next thing we do is install our underlayment. A lot of companies use felt, which is construction paper dipped in tar. It's very heavy, not very breathable, and when it gets wet, it just tears very easily. And so what we use is called synthetic underlayment. It's very lightweight, it has ripstop technology, and when it's installed on your roof, it allows your roof to ventilate even more. The next step is for us to install Ice and Water Shield. Ice and Water Shield goes into the valleys of your roof because a lot of water flows there, and we want to best protect you. Even though insurance doesn't require it, nor code requires it, we do it on every single roof we get our hands on because it's the absolute best way to prevent leaks. Now, let's talk about the shingles we install. We go with the Atlas Pinnacle Impact Resistant Shingle. It's a 30-year architectural shingle with the impact resistant rating. The way they get this rating is by testing it with a 1.75-inch steel ball. Atlas also comes with a 10-year algae warranty, so when owning the roofing system within 10 years, if any algae forms, they'll be able to replace your roof for free. And the last and one of the most crucial steps is the hip and ridge. We install an actual hip and ridge with a 130-mile-an-hour wind rating, and the reason we do this is because it's a very vulnerable part on your roof. Right under the hips and ridges is about an 1.5-inch gap, and right under that is your living room. A lot of companies opt out of using hip and ridge because it's more expensive, and they use a 3-tab shingle and just tear it apart and put it over. We go above and beyond in this area because it's a very vulnerable part of your roof, and we want to prevent as much water entry as possible. So now that we talked about all the material that it takes to go into a roof, now let's talk about the crew. With us, we have a crew in-house that does every single one of our roofs. So every job we get, we know the quality of workmanship that's gonna go into the job. A lot of other companies will hire out the lowest bidder. So sometimes they'll grab this guy, sometimes they'll get that crew. But for us, it's the same exact crew every time. We believe in them so much that we actually offer a 10-year workmanship warranty to every single roof that we do. Okay, so now that we talked about everything it takes to do a job like this, from the tear-off materials we use to even the crew that installs it, ultimately we wanted to teach you on the proper way to install a roof. So now that you know the proper way to install a roof and how we do it, hopefully we are the roofing company for you.